Good day, viewers. You are welcome to the first episode of the program, Learn Kalabari, brought to you by Kalabari TV. This is a program where we teach Kalabari language. With me here are two books compiled by IJAW Braid. And the first is sponsored by Engineer Jacques Stein, founder and president of Belema Oil Producing Limited. While the other is sponsored by Honorable Granville Tekenare Wellington, member, River State House of Assembly, Asaritora Constituency 1. And we're going to start with this book. This book is titled Kalabari Godri. You can like and follow us on all our social media platforms, and your all-round support to Kalabari TV is always needed. At this juncture, we will get started. But don't forget, if you need a copy of this book, you can call us or call IJAW Braid for the copy of this book. I am Dokubo Denton Ikromasoma. So right here, we are using the first book, sponsored by Engineer Jacques Stein. As we can see, we have his picture, edited and sponsored. We'll start with greetings in Kalabari. Greetings and salutations in Kalabari language. We have the singular and we have the plural form. Ingerebona, Tongapuna. So when you're talking about a singular person, you refer to yere, singular person, yere. I with a dot under, Y, E, another dot, arrow, I, yere, singular form of you. And if you want to talk about the plural form, you have omine, as in O, M, I with the dot, N, E. If you are pronouncing this, it is inscribed as O arrow. This is O, M, I, me, and N, E, ne. If you're pronouncing this word in Kalabari language, you use this inscription, omine, to pronounce this. This is how you pronounce omine. So, whenever you want to greet a singular person, you use this inscription, A. That is to say, in terms of good morning, you will say, Ebate. Ebate is good morning. If you want to greet a plural, maybe so many people are sitting down, you want to greet them in a symbol. Obate. Using this word. Or for singular person, ebate. For plural person, obate. Now, so many people begin to wonder, how do we greet in Kalabari language? Most Kalabari greetings or salutations at any time of the day are either questions or likely as affirmations of the position of activity of the individual. If you see somebody and want to greet him in the morning hour, most of our greeting is always by question. When you say ebate, you're already asking the person, have you seen the dawn of the day? And then the person will reply you. If you see somebody sitting down, you look at the condition of the person and then you greet. Omnemi, olegewore, ma in the yoju, and all of that. So if somebody is sitting down and you want to greet the person, you say elegewore. But for the start, as a younger person, if you are greeting an elder person in the morning, and if it's an elderly person, you say pa, ebate. And then the person will reply, in abate. The person will reply you this way. So in means yes, and abate means I have seen the new day. That is the idea. If we go further in the book, the elderly person will also go as far as telling you, eyere so, ebate. As in this way, I, the one that is always dotted, to have the right pronunciation. Eyere so, who is dotted, ebate. And then you that started the greeting will also reply in, that is, yes. That is for greeting of good morning. We'll now go to the next page where we have welcome. Ibote, I, B, T, E, which is welcome. And when somebody say Ibote to you, you don't have any other thing to say. Emiete. That is yes. Thank you. In the next place we have Tobra. Somebody is asking you, how are you? Tobra. Your response is Ibim. That is, let's say, how are you? Fine. You can say ordinarily fine, or you say Ibim. Emiete. That is fine, thank you. Minapo, me and Smith and Smith, bra. Ida ye mute bom, opakam, okonmamum, usmide buanga buanga. Ibolate, Ibote, or Ipaker, that is welcome. Or Ipaker by Emiete. Yes, thank you. Tobra, how are you? Ipaker by Ibim, that is fine. Or you can say Ibim Emiete, that is fine, thank you. In the plural form, you have obo, obote, and then the response is in emiete. That is this means welcome. Ibote means welcome. And imete means yes. Thank you. That's the plural of this. This is for singular, emete, welcome. And this is plural, ibote, welcome, a singular. And this is plural, obote, emete. If we go to the next page, we have begin to wonder how you greet. It is simple. If they are standing in Sewere Bebe, you quickly say, if it is a singular person, singular. Singular person, you say, a, se, where, say where. And the person will respond. If you're passing, the person will respond. A, bo, ra. O dotted, I dotted, to get the right native pronunciation. Now these things, meaning memaniti, are you standing? The person will quickly answer, yes. Some persons may wonder how. I already introduced our greeting as questions and answers. If you want to say good morning, it means that, have you seen the dawn of the day? The person will answer you yes. If you see the person standing, you say, sir, is there? That is, sir, are you standing? The person will quickly answer yes. That is how we greet. It is always questions and affirmations. So when we get to plural form of greeting people, per se, they are sitting down, and then you are passing. Maybe they are sitting down having fun or discussing something, and you're passing in front of their house. You greet them. Or le, ge, wa. They will respond. In means yes. You greeted them, they are sitting down. If we go to the next page, on the picture we'll see a woman sitting, and another woman came to see her, and then she's greeting her. What she said to her is simple. You can see the picture on the book. A, le, ge, wa, re. Where are you dotted? Please take note of this dot. Dot and ma, A unusual, but you cannot have the right pronunciation. You know, our native languages is different from the English language. These dots, these signs, make us have the right pronunciation of those words. On the next page, we have you are with somebody. You have a friend that visited, you have a brother, a sister, a cousin that visited you, and he's going back. Swear. What will you say to him? In English, you say goodbye. Some people say farewell. But in Kalabari, what will you say? I know most of you are wondering now. It is simple. Deinamu. When you say Deinamu to this person, you're telling the person, go in peace. Or farewell. The person will respond quickly. Baweria. Bawa area. That is to say, yeah, if the person is sure that you are not going to see again for that day, the person will say bawa area. That is to say, see you. See you tomorrow. And then, for the last page, if your friend, your mother, your sister, your cousin, Ikiabo, Eminabo, Imbre, Embra, Waribum, after the person must have asked you, Tobra, and then Yebra, and then me, and all of that, the next thing the person will say is, Iefite. It means that have you eaten? If you have, you say yes. If you haven't, you say no. So in Kalabari, Iefite is spelled this way. I, Y, E, F, A, T, E, Ye, Iye, Fe, Te. And then you answer. If you've eaten. And then you answer. You answer if you've not eaten. So this is the last part of this episode. We're just going to take a little revision on the things we have learned so far. So far, we learned about Eyere, which is the singular form of you. We learned omine. We learned omine, the plural form of you. We also learned how to pronounce it, how it is inscribed. O, me. That's how you pronounce this. We also explained how we greet in our language. Most Kalabari greetings are or salutations at any time of the day are either questions or more like an affirmation of a position or activity. This is also true when we say Ebake, good morning, which actually means have you seen the breaking of the day or have you seen the dawning of a new day. When we went to the next page, we talked about a bate. The reply is in. On the next page, we had the response. A, yeah, re, so. A, yeah, re, so. A, bate. A, so, a bate. That is you too. Good morning. Abo emiete I e mie te. We went further. We went to I bo te. Where the response is in emiete. Emiete. If we go further, we'll have Tobara. Where it is written as how are you? The response is a beam. That is to say, I'm fine. Or fine. The next page, we have Obote, plural form of Ibote. O, bo, te. In the plural, we have the responses in, emete. Emete means thank you. In the next page, we have Ebo Kwani. Bo Kwani. Which means how is your health? The answer is simply Ibin. If you are fine, that is fine. On the next page, we learned greetings. If you meet somebody on the road, if the person is standing, simply esewere. Se where and the person will respond. If you're passing, bo right bo ro are. Yes, are you passing by? On the next page, you see people sitting down. You say o le ge wa rari, and the response is that is, are you sitting? E is simply yes. So on the next page we have Denamu. Which is go in. Then the next thing we learned was ba, wa, re, ya. See you tomorrow. So for the last page, why am I ye fit ye fe te. Have you eaten? If you have, you say which is. Dear viewers, this is all for today on the program Learn Kalabari. You can like and follow us on all our social media networks. And don't also forget to support us on the purchase of the 27 kVA diesel generator. I am Dokobo Benson, Kalabari TV. Goodbye.